again, I studied law. How do you obstruct some crime that wasn't committed? In other words, how is he going to obstruct on a crime he didn't commit? This is all a frame job. This is all a setup. And you know what's funny? They're trying to say that he obstructed. This is the way I look at it. Now tell me, isn't this a good way to look at it? They're saying he's trying to obstruct on crimes the Democrats committed. In other words, they're trying to obstruct from their crime that they committed by illegally. They violated his civil rights. Okay, they violated President Trump's civil rights with what they did, and the people around him. Okay, even the attorney-client privilege. What happened to that? You have that rat Cohen that did his own things. You know what it is? Even Cohen, you know what kind of rat he is? I'll tell you how he is. He's a lying sack of crap. You know what he did? Again, President Trump had a lot of lawyers for a lot of different things, right? Now he hires his lawyer. You know, he does his things for him. How does he know what this lawyer is personally doing on his own time? Cohen was involved in stuff that President Trump had no idea about. And that's what they ended up getting him on. It had nothing to do with President Trump. And now they probably told him, listen, you rat, either you're going to do 100 years or now you're going to lie about President Trump. Now you're going to say, you're going to do what we say. You know what I mean? And or you're going to do a lot of time. And of course, this guy's a snake. And what happened was, he was even saying on the video that President Trump lied about his ass while he you know, he wasn't even president yet, but he lied about his assets throughout the years. He inflated them when he needed to and deflate. How do you inflate a deflate? Seriously? First of all, Cohen wasn't even his tax attorney, so how does he know any of this? He had nothing to do with that. He had nothing.
Plus, they act like a guy saying he's worth X amount of dollars to the press or a newspaper is like it's not like you're in court.
No, but you know what he said?
If you say you're worth $10 million, so some company invests in you or gives you a contract, and they don't check if you're worth it, who cares? You just got over, and you're smarter than they were. In that case, they should have been more thorough with their due diligence. If they have a problem with that, they act like him saying these things out in the press was as if he was under like deposition or under oath or something. They're trying to hold things, that were outside the scope of all that accountable.
Not
to
even
him,
that.
It was,
Now, I know a lot of people have buildings this and that. What happened was every year. By the way, Facebook is frozen. The video, because I'm watching it on my phone.
Is it?
It's frozen.
Let me see.
I don't know how long it's been frozen.
We're back on YouTube. Let's see. Facebook looks good on going out. Let me check it on my computer. Let me check the other laptop. We're okay.
My phone's frozen.
Let's see. We'll keep kicking it in case.
Is anybody out there still on Facebook? Throw a comment.
Yeah, drop us a little line.
Anyway,
I'm watching on Facebook.
What happens is the government every year they tell you, the city and the state, how much your it's called the assessed value on your property, right? So what happens is they overassess it every year. You know why? The lawyers did this, so then they get money. Then you got to pay a lawyer to go, the ones that could afford it, to fight for your assessed value, and they lower it. They say, oh, you overestimated the assessed value, so you pay less tax. But everyone does that. I was on the board of my co-op for a while, and we did that. Every year, we hired a lawyer. They overinflated the value of where we lived, and then the lawyer went and fought, lowered the value. He got his, 15 G's, for doing his thing, but it lowered our property taxes by more than that. So, it's part of the scam, you know what I mean?
Oh, I think I know some people with buildings that have mentioned something similar to that.
Yeah, no. So what President Trump did, in other words, Cohen was making it seem, because Cohen is talking to the idiots, I don't know. He's saying, well, he lowered first of all, to the government, you can't really lower your value to a ridiculous amount because they're going to say, oh, hold on, what are you going to say? Your building's worth $1? I mean, they're going to say, yeah, sure, just pay the tax on $1. No. So anyway, Cohen's a lying sack of crap.
You know how the IRS is chill like that,
And you know what it is with Cohen? The stuff that he got caught for is so minor anyway that if he wasn't one of President Trump's million lawyers, they wouldn't have went after him. They're intentionally doing this to President Trump, going after his people as a revenge thing to make people scared to be around President Trump.
Every ticky-tacky thing, every little ticky-tacky charge they can get on somebody.
Again, all those people that are charging these people have let in gang members into our country, terrorists into our country, which threaten our people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So... yeah,
we're gonna have to rock off in about 5 minutes.
Mita Galuch said on Facebook, I have to keep leaving and coming back in.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I guess maybe too many truths. I was telling maybe
we've reached quota.
Yeah,
Facebook
you've already told too many truths. So now we're gonna start messing with your feed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So
well, I guess we'll have to wrap
what's
it up
it called?
in a minute.
Yeah. So anyway. So Anyway, we're gonna do we're gonna do the libtard of the week, right? So I don't know. I think it definitely has to go to 2 people. Well, wasn't it the fans supposed to tell us between those?
Well, I figured they could look at it tonight and then keep voting for the next few days, and we'll put the winner out there next week against.
All right.
Else is
So
nominated.
the contestants
winner moves on to
were
the next
again.
week.
You have and you could even do co-libtards of the week because you had, like I said, Kamala Harris and Bernie talking about letting the Boston Bomber vote in our elections. You know, I think they should get the cake. But anyway, I'm not going to influence the results. You know what I mean? And then who did we have? Oh, I didn't mention this. I'm going to end on a funny thing. That piece of garbage, racist dirtbag, Jussie Smollett. You know, that piece of filthy. Anyway, you know what his brother's going around saying now? Did you hear this one about his brother's name is JoJo? Oh, so you got Jussie Smollett and JoJo Smollett.
They serious?
His brother's saying, oh, Jussie's having nightmares. Did you hear about this? Oh, he's having nightmares about what happened. Well, you know what? Your brother shouldn't have tried to create a whole fake crime, you know, and get caught out there. You know what I'm saying? So Jussie Smollett's brother, JoJo, is complaining. He didn't even call him nightmares. What do you call him? Something. He used
I
another
didn't see
term.
it, but they probably said something like night terror.
Night terror or something, yeah.
That's supposed to be like a really bad nightmare.
Yeah. Like a nightmare's not bad enough. Hey, a night. Yeah, so he's having worse than nightmares.
You know what he's doing? He's actually trying to do what some people have done, which is, I mean, just keep the name in the papers, just the name being printed in another story.
Yeah, but his name
you know
is.
what I think he should just lay low for a while if he wants to save any semblance of.
Well, he'll never be
reputation.
forgiven on our side for that.
Oh no, but even with his own side, he looks bad because they're like, bro, come on, you're making us look bad.
But there's some people on his side defending him, which shows just how pathetic they are.
Some people are
know
zealots and they just believe it without any kind of rationale.
Just imagine back in the day, a white actor saying he got assaulted by Obama supporters, walking down the street by black Obama supporters, screaming, you know, oh, this is Obama country or something, you know? Think about that white actor. Well, they'd be waiting outside his house, hitting him with rocks for the next 30 years, you know what I'm saying? But now this guy does that, you know, anyway. So, and his brother has the audacity to say he's having nightmares and night terrors. Oh, shut up, bro. The guy created a whole fake crime shit, almost caused a freaking race war. And your brother's good. I hope he has I hope Freddy Krueger is butt slamming him. That's what I hope. I hope that Freddy Krueger is bending over your brother Jussie and ramming him good, filthy creature, and using his what are those things that Freddy had? What was that considered? Like the razors, you know, those like finger razors or whatever he had, like the finger claw or whatever he had. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah, Freddy had. Yeah, I hope I got a nightmare. I hope Freddy Krueger's haunting your brother, punk. So now you have Jussie Smollett with that. But again, Kamala and Bernie, Boston Bomber, voting, nah, you can't have that. So yeah, those and Justin Trudeau, just for everybody abandoning him and him being a corrupt bastard. They're all dirty libtards. You know, that's the way I see it.
They're all deserving.
They're all deserving.
You guys can't go wrong with your decisions.
Creatures.
Leave a comment below this video or back on the one that's on the page that we left earlier today. We'll count them up in like a couple of days, make the announcement, put them up against whoever's being an asshole next week, I guess.
So anyway, again, and to all of the Greek Orthodox and the Orthodox who are celebrating Holy Week this week, happy Holy Week, happy Easter to all my Greek buddies out there. Christos Anesti, Kalo Pascha. Enjoy our Easter. I know I am. You know, hey, any of you that have like Greek friends or family, or well, the ones that have family go there anyway, but you should really celebrate Easter at a Greek house. Oh, my relatives put on a jamboree. I love that. It's one of my favorite days ever. Oh, you know, the lamb and all the food and the good people around me. Oh, I have a jamboree with the relatives, I'll tell you that. Great stuff, Chris. So I'm going to have fun this Easter. So I always do.
Sounds pretty damn good.
You know, again, Christos Anesti to everybody celebrating. Happy Easter. Everyone celebrating this week. God bless all of you. God bless President Trump. God bless the USA always. And I'll see you next week. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, and God bless. Have a great night.